Here are some red flags that girls have that guys kind of find attractive. Number one, if you're a little bit crazy. Ladies, when you're a little bit crazy, it's kind of attractive. I don't know why. I'm talking about the girls who will knock on your door at 3 a.m. in the morning being like, yo, open the fuck up. Okay, that one might be a little bit over the top, but you know what I mean. We don't want you too put together. That gets boring. I don't know. It adds a little bit of spice to the relationship, but we gotta like you, okay? We have to like you. But a little bit of crazy is fantastic.
Period. Chilling with my man. Y'all know the vibes.
Wait. Where the fuck, who the other two is?
Who the other two who?
You said my man. Who the other two mans
Don't
is?
start there. I'm talking about you.
You don't want to get fucked up in here.
I'm talking literally. What are you talking about?
I'll fight both of their ass. Where they at?
Who you talking about?
Where the other two mans at?
I'm only talking about you.
I thought you was faithful. How you gonna get other two mans? Who the other two boys
I'm
is?
only talking about you. My man. Only you.
Who the other two is?
Donnell.
Don't play with me up in here. Choke your ass out. You gonna have to call your other two mans. You did. That's what you gonna have to be dead 3 times. And they all there gonna die.
All right, so let me tell y'all about this thought that I had. And it's really crazy. It was so crazy, I said, I got to record this while it's fresh on my mind. But the thought that just popped into my head was this. Black people, relationally, actually enjoy dysfunction. When it comes to romantic relationships, black people, not all, but a large amount of them, a large amount of us, we actually prefer for our romantic relationships to be dysfunctional. I'm telling you, in Black America, dysfunctional relationships are what we actually desire the most. A lot of us are so backwards and broken and so caught up in embracing the culture that we don't even question what the culture is promoting, and we just hop on board with it. And a lot of us have bought into the idea that the most interesting, the most fun, the most black type of relationship you can get into is a dysfunctional one. And if you pay attention to social media, and it's not, I can't blame the apps, it's the black people on the apps who are making all of this dysfunctional relationship content and promoting it as if it's like entertainment. Now understand, like you laugh to keep from crying, and so you'll laugh about your pains and struggles, and as a community you'll laugh about your pains and struggles. But it's gone far beyond laughing at some things we've been through to get through it, to where now we are actually glorifying what we went through. We're glorifying it like it's the thing to do. If you don't believe me, just open up your whatever apps you got tomorrow and look at what you see. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage, whatever, I forgot what the first one was. It's 3 of those. You don't believe me? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop Miami, Love and Hip Hop. It's 4 different Love and Hip Hops, ain't it? Still don't believe me? Basketball Wives LA, Basketball Wives over here, Basketball Wives over there. Like, do I need to keep going? I saw BET got this new show. It's about the I forgot what it's called, but it's about the black social media influence. It's about Ari and Jada Waiter and all that. You had Growing Up Hip Hop, and like I can go on for days and days and days. And I haven't even gotten into all the podcast content, all the YouTube relationship content. Listen, I don't know if you've been under a rock, but if you've been paying attention to 99 of what black people are saying on podcasts about relationships, it's all about glorifying the dysfunction and trying to make dysfunction sound like it's cool and this. Come on now. There's actually a whole lot of people in good relationships and long-term marriages, Christian marriages that make content. And they don't get nearly the push, nearly the engagement of a bunch of people on the podcast saying ignorant stuff. And come on now. The fact of the matter is, we can't get enough of dysfunctional relationships. And going back to the social media, the Instagram, the YouTube, and the TikTok, we are telling on ourselves. All these podcast clips, all these podcast clips that go viral, all these podcasts that are so popular, they're going on tour and selling tickets to live shows. Like, I was telling them, like, that's what we like. That's what we prefer. Because you don't believe me? You get on TikTok right now. I swear. In Black America, part of what we use TikTok for is to glorify and become popular and famous off of our relationship dysfunction. I'm telling you, TikTok, you'll see, and I'm going to post a lot of these videos at the end of this video. So stay tuned and get ready for this, right? Because I'm telling you, the evidence is crazy. You get on TikTok and you'll see a bunch of black men glorifying the dysfunctional behaviors that they exhibit in relationships, as well as the woman. You'll see them glorifying being mistreated by a woman because, oh man, I got to get on this. This is crazy. Let me explain this to you. When I say we're dysfunctional relationally, I mean like a lot of us are so dysfunctional when it comes to relationships that we only know how to perceive and receive love in a dysfunctional way. I'm going to say that again. A lot of us are so broken relationally and have been through so much trauma that now the only way we can perceive and receive love is if it comes in a dysfunctional package. Let me explain. Let me give you an example. If you've been on TikTok, you've seen this. There are actually men who are bragging about and dreaming of the day when they can get a clingy, attached, unhinged woman to date. I'm telling you, and once again, I'm going to put these clips at the end. There are a group of black men who do not know that a woman loves them unless she flies off the handle, gets belligerent and violent at the sight of infidelity or you exiting the relationship. I'm telling you, a lot of these guys, they don't know how to perceive love from a woman unless she's acting crazy and territorial and clingy, because she more than likely has some sort of abandonment and attachment issues. That's crazy when you think about it. Like, a lot of guys don't know how to tell whether or not a woman loves them unless the woman loves in an unhealthy way, probably stemming from trauma that she went through. Because that's why you get so clingy and unhinged and violent at the thought of your man breaking up with you. Yeah, you might be hurt. Yeah, you might be sad. You might even curse him out to your friends and all of that. But to get to the point where you're unhinged because somebody's breaking up with you, yeah, you got something else going on. But there's guys. And let me explain the TikTok. Some guy was in a relationship with a woman, right? And she left him a voicemail where she's yelling and screaming and cursing him out. And she's going completely off the handle just because he didn't answer the phone. So basically, she has attachment issues. And so all the man had to do was miss a phone call, and she's on the voicemail. I'm talking yelling and screaming, belligerent. And guys are posting that like, man, I need a chick that loves me like this. I'm not like, listen, I promise you, I'm not making it up. I'm going to find that TikTok and put it at the end of this video. I'm telling you, I've seen this Same thing multiple times. Because, on TikTok, you can use the sound from another video to basically, like, make your own version of it by lip syncing it and everything. And so there's been multiple men that have used this sound of a woman being belligerent because you didn't answer the phone. They've used that sound to recreate the video, like, oh yeah, this is how my girl acts. Oh yeah, this is how you know a woman love you. Oh yeah, if she don't act like this, I don't want her. And it's like, what? Like, I'm telling you, in Black America, we prefer dysfunction. We don't know we don't know how to perceive and receive healthy love. As a matter of fact, if we're going to keep it real, most of us think healthy relationships are boring. Like, real talk, most of us think healthy relationships are boring. Like real talk, some of us think having somebody that you're in sync with and in tune with, and y'all not beefing, and you ain't got to check their phone, and they ain't checking yours. You got their password and location. They got yours, but neither one of you is checking it like that because you trust the person. And what? They don't understand that. What are you talking about? Y'all just hang out and make meals together and go on dates and find a show and watch it together. Y'all might go to the farmer's market and y'all dressed alike. It's just they think that's boring. I'm telling you. There's a lot of young people who think that's boring. Y'all in sync and y'all in tune and y'all got a rhythm and a routine and y'all are working y'all rhythm and routine to level each other up together, collect. That's boring to them. That's boring. What you mean? On Saturday, we get up, we work out together, we clean the house. Maybe it's a date night, maybe it's not. Maybe we order in, maybe we cook together, maybe we have some wine, watch a movie, and then have some grown-up time and go to bed. To a lot of people, that's boring. But just think about what I just said. Y'all done spent time together, y'all done ate together, y'all done worked out. Y'all done got your house clean, collected, and reset for the next week. Y'all done spent some chillax quality time. Y'all got a nice little sip in. Y'all made some love. Y'all went to bed. That is a very productive day. But once again, a lot of us are dysfunctional, and it's like, man, that's boring. I want a chick I can take to the strip club with me. I want we can have threesome. Like, that's what we looking for. If they ain't looking, I don't want it. Listen, man. It is what it is, man. A lot of us prefer unhappy, unhealthy relationships. That's exciting. Like, going to work and can't concentrate on your job because you're spending all this time sneaking in the bathroom, calling this person and leaving voicemails and checking their voicemail and reading their text messages and responding to their text messages. And y'all sending 3 and 4 paragraphs at a time back and forth because y'all arguing while you're supposed to be working. Like, a lot of it, that's exciting to a lot of us. That's the kind of relationship that that's what we want. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to think of some more TikToks where people just brag about unhinged behavior. Like, oh yeah, this is how you know they love you. There's so many TikToks about women who they're just so happy that they got a extremely jealous boyfriend and he quote unquote don't play about me. Cause he be talking about killing you and killing everybody else if you cheating. And oh yeah, he love me. That nigga crazy. It's like, bro, that's actually dysfunctional. Like if my woman cheated on me, a brother would be, man, hurt, devastated, all that kind of stuff. But not to the point where I'm even going to think about killing nobody. Like, I'm not even going to talk like that, because I trust me, I'm very mad. I'm very devastated. I'm very hurt. But I'm definitely not that mad. Trust me. Like, you may have cheated on me. I may be devastated, but I ain't nearly close enough to being devastated to where I want to hurt nobody. Like, no. I ain't that mad. Trust me. I ain't that mad to where I even thought about getting no gun. Or no. I ain't that mad. Because I understand, listen, I'm going to be sad, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to double down, focus on my work. I'm going to double down on workouts. Probably when you're going through stuff, that's when you tend to 2x your workouts. So I'm going to be just working and working out to the max. Just to get through the, the anger and the sadness and the disappointment. And then, before you know it, I'm going to come up out of it. And then, I'm going to be right back at it. Yeah, it's going to hurt and all that, but, bro, I never even thought about, I'll kill you. And no. I ain't that mad. But once again, it's a lot of women like, that's like, oh yeah, he loved me. Like, look how he talk when he think I'm even smiling at another man. He talking about shooting this shit. He talking about shooting this bitch up. Oh, he loved, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, that's where we are, bro. Like, I seen joints where women will be like, just completely out of pocket and belligerent and disrespectful and getting all in the man's face. And when he get extra aggressive to where she thinks she might get hit, and that's when she calmed down, it's like a lot of them, they like, oh, that makes them just melt. Like, pushing a man to his brink and him getting damn near too aggressive with me. And it's like, oh man, to the point where I think he gonna put his hands on me. It's like, oh man, some of them women, that's what get them going. Some, like, if a woman is raising her voice too loud and you just look at her calmly and say, hey, we don't talk to each other like that. And she just, okay, that's enough correction. Like, a lot of them, no. They gotta be like, man, for real though. Like, Black America, like, podcast culture, one thing it's done is it's exposed us. It's showing what we really like. We can say we say all the right things about wanting to be loved and being enough, and I'm a giver, and we all talk about how great we are in relationships. But listen, podcast culture is telling on us. First of all, our results was already telling on us, like in terms of the marriage rate and the number of broken homes and the number of people exposing each other on social media all day, every day. Like, life was already telling on us. But if life didn't tell on us enough, social media put the nail on the coffin. Like, yeah, there's no denying. This is what y'all like. This is what you truly desire. It's like, man, that's wild when you think about it. Like, for real. And I forgot to mention the music. That's another dead giveaway. Like, if you listen to the music, the most popular songs, whether it's rap or R&B, it's not about a happy, loving relationship. Let's keep it real. We don't even want to hear no happy, loving relationship music no more. That stuff is boring. What we want to hear about sex, and we want to hear about pain. We want to hear about stunting on your ex. We want to hear about catching somebody cheating. We want to listen to somebody stunt on their ex, and I built you up and you were nothing before me, and you cheated on me and you left me, but I leveled up since I left you, and look at where you at, because I was the one that really made you. That's what we want to hear. Like, I'm not an R&B head like I used to be for obvious reasons, but when I was, listen, a lot of you not going to agree with me on this, but it is what it is. One of Usher's best albums was Here I Stand. I'm not saying it was better than Confessions or even 8701. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is it's in the top of his albums, Here I Stand. But a lot of people, that album did not get nearly as enough love as it should have. It was not nearly as critically acclaimed as it should have been. A lot of people don't even talk about that album, and I'm going to tell you why, because I listened to it. It was, like I said, it was a very good album. People didn't resonate with the Here I Stand album because that album was about being in love. and being responsible and loving on your woman the correct way. Men and women, we ain't want to hear that. And let me go back to that album. Remember that at that time, that's when Usher had first gotten married to that woman. I just say woman because I forget her name. I believe he was married to an older woman, and it was very controversial. But let me tell you, when he first got married, he was head over heels in love at that time. And if you listen to the music, it was reflected in the music. He was talking about, I think we got something special. He was talking about, here I stand no matter what. He was talking to men about, hey, if you love your woman, don't feed that appetite in you to go pursue other women. He was talking about praying for his woman. He was talking about being faithful and staying away from other women and honoring your woman and loving your woman and praying for your woman. And that's what he was talking about. That whole album. And guess what? People did not want to hear that. That's why people don't ever talk about the Here I Stand album. Because what? It wasn't no drama. It wasn't no cheating. It was just, hey, at this point in time, I'm in love with my partner. And it's amazing. And we're going to do the right thing. And didn't nobody want to hear that. But confessions? Man. What? Cheating? What? Usher had a baby or Chili? What? Oh, no, it was really Jermaine Dupri? He had a baby or Janet Jackson? Oh, man. That's what we really like. Dysfunction.
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute?
Nah, I got a girlfriend.
So your girlfriend don't let you have friends?
Nah, my girl crazy. She don't fight bitches. She stab bitches.
Here you go again with this sucker, puss ass shit, man. I know for a fact that phone in your hand. You on Instagram, devil type of shit, man. Stop fucking playing with me so fucking much.
I have called you 5 fucking times. 5 times. This is the shit that pisses me off. I don't want to hear you had your fucking ringer off because you already know how that situation goes if I call you and you don't fucking answer. That's the shit that...
They're gonna put me in a car like this. And I'm gonna be just like this the whole motherfucking time, not saying a motherfucking thing. I'm gonna say, tell that bitch to come back from the dead and tell you what the fuck happened.